Hey guys, it's Eric with the Miller Park Minute, where we're throwing strikes and getting likes, hitting dingers, getting listeners back again with another episode. This is your only Brewers Daily podcast. We go live every day, 5:30 a.m. Central Standard Time on all your favorite podcast platforms: Apple, Spotify, Google, Amazon, iHeartRadio, Castbox, Pocket Cast, YouTube. We're on Twitter, you name it. We are there. We're delivering content every day, talking Brewers baseball every single day. So let's get into today's game. And let's start out with the highlight, the player of the game, the highlight of the game, however you want to call it. I want to talk about that sweet swing of Joey Wiemer, the kid with the curly locks. So in the 8th inning, with 2 outs, he hits a sweet home run off of no, not Lorenzen. Sorry, that was off Holton. So I think when the kid's got some power, he had one that bounced off the top of the wall today too. So it could have been a 2-homer day, but he got held to one. So whatever. So still had a 2 for 4 with 2 RBIs. 1 RBI, sorry. 1 RBI. Good day for Joey Wiemer. He's kind of getting a little power back, so he kind of slumped for an extended period, and that's just not what we want. So Joey Wiemer is our highlight play of the day. Let's talk about the good, the bad, and the downright ugly. So today's good, bad, and downright ugly is, well, I would say the good fact that we won. The bats were there. 6 runs on 8 hits. Joey Wiemer had a good day. We also had a homer for Caratini, his first of the 2023 campaign. Yes. So he went 2 for 4 as well with a homer and 2 RBIs and a run scored. Then I would also highlight the W by Freddie Peralta. 6 innings pitched, 4 hits allowed, 0 runs earned, and 8 strikeouts. He has yet to have that double-digit strikeout game that he's used to, but that's okay. I would rather see a healthy Peralta win games without getting a massive amount of strikeouts. The bullpen, Bryce Wilson, solid, no runs allowed. Milner, solid. Strzelecki, solid. And, of course, our boy Devin Williams came out solid for a full inning in the 9th. So, all good there. The bad. I'm going to say that first ball bouncing off the top of the wall was the bad. The double for Wiemer is the bad, because that would have been fun to have a 2 home run day. I don't know. That's all I can really think of. Yeah, I guess that's what I would say is our bad of the day. If that even counts, does that count? Downright ugly. Let's go to their who gave up all the runs for their pitching, because that's what we do if we don't have. Actually, let's go back. Christian Yelich, no hits. He did walk, though, to score a run. So Christian Yelich with no hits again. Winker, no hits. Adames, no hits. Tellez, 1. Brandon Anderson, 2. He keeps hitting. Can't put that guy down. Turang, 0. Perkins didn't have an official at bat. But all it takes, obviously, in this game, it only took 4 runs, which we made up for that. So good game overall. Good bounce back to take at least 1 from Detroit. The bad thing is that we only won one, I guess. The downright ugly is that we only won one against third place in the AL Central Detroit Tigers team. We are 16-9, second place in the NL Central. The Pittsburgh Pirates keep winning. Hopefully we get to see them when they're not in this streak. Also, downright ugly was the hit by pitch on Baez's hand. It was nasty looking thing. So I did not see any updates. So I'm gonna just kind of recap this real quick. I didn't see any updates on, unless they're not out yet. Unless there's like no game notes. But I didn't see anything from Tyrone Taylor's game. I know Gus Farland isn't going to pitch this weekend in Appleton. So if you are in the Appleton area, you can go see Gus Farland, maybe catch a little signature up there for a lot cheaper than you would down at Miller Park. Caratini wearing the cheese wedge looked hilarious. They did do, just because I'm sidetracking, sorry. They did do a presentation to Miggy. Miggy's doing one of those retirement tours. Remember, i.e. Derek Jeter did one, and a bunch of guys have done them over the years and come through Miller Park, and they've received different gifts and stuff like that. Miggy got a Harley Davidson jacket, and he got to wear a cheese head. I don't know if they gave him a cheese head, but that was kind of cool. And then around the rest, we really don't have. We did swap some players. So Tyson Miller got recalled. Alex Claudio got sent back to Nashville. Looks like they sent Claudio back because they wanted to rest Hobie. Hobie got the rest. They sent him back. Talked about that. Frelick surgery. We talked about that yesterday. Garrett Mitchell set for surgery as well. It doesn't sound like the second opinion didn't net him any benefits. Tyrone Taylor talked about. Garrett Mitchell, yep. Gus Farland, we talked about. Matt Bush, late May, so we don't know when that's going to be. Hauser's still working on rehab starts. We have nothing on Woody, of course. So these are yesterday's updates. We don't need to really update you guys on those. So let's do our quick 429. Get your Brewers hoodie for 30,000 fans. Let's do a quick check on the probables for the weekend. So we already know Shohei is pitching tomorrow, so he won't be pitching in the Brewers series, but you still get to see him hit. Great opportunity just to take your kids and educate them about the best in baseball. Two of the best players in the game are playing in Milwaukee this weekend, so it might be a good time. Take the kids, memories you'll have forever. You know, remember when we saw Shohei Ohtani when you were 7? That's what I'm going to tell my kid. So we got Anderson versus Miley. Anderson is rocking a 1-0 record with a 7.20 ERA. Miley is 3-1 and 1.96. Oh, I forgot to mention that Freddie Peralta now joins the Brewers win leaders for pitchers. And he's also killing on strikeouts, 31 strikeouts. And now he's got a 1.15 whip. Earned run average is 3.14. And yeah, he's covering all the pitching categories, basically. All right, so that's game 1. Angels are 12-12 right now going into the series. So right at that 500 mark. They're playing a lot better baseball. And it's actually a good thing that we aren't seeing Shohei Ohtani because he's got some ridiculously low ERA. I think it's like 87 points something. I don't know the exact number, but it's really good. Burns versus Detmers. Detmers is 0-1 with a 4.15 ERA. As we know, Burns is 2-1 with a 4.55 ERA. And then Suarez versus Colin Ray. We all know Colin Ray's story. He's 0-1, but he's been pretty decent in kind of that position that he's been put in. So, really a good weekend series. I can't think of an opponent. I think this is better than the Boston Red Sox. I would take this one over the Boston Red Sox series every day of the week. So that being said, let's just take a look at the NL Central standings, updated as of today. Pittsburgh still leading the charge. The Cubs are 3 games back right now of us, so that's good. The big feature I wanted to talk about is runs scored versus runs allowed. So right now we are leading. We're not leading the pack. I thought we were leading the pack. There you go. Trying to say a stat, and I was wrong. So actually, the Cubs lead the pack with 130, but they allowed. What? I don't know. Runs allowed. Runs scored. Allowed 87. So they've been on the wrong side of some bad ones here. But we're 119 and 91 allowed with our 16-9 record. St. Louis has fallen to dead last after the Cincinnati Reds have won 3 straight. I wanted to highlight that. I don't remember a time recently, anyways, that St. Louis was dead last in the NL Central. If you do, put it in the comments below, but I don't think during a regular season that I've seen that. I don't know. I don't remember the last time. Just interesting news and notes. Interesting notes that I thought were kind of funny. But let's go into the other news around the game. So the Brewers, we talked about the call-ups. Shohei will obviously not pitch. Apparently, some people thought that was worth the full article. No disrespect reviewing the Brew, but come on. You can look at the probables and see that he's not going to pitch. They also talked about it during today's game. They did honor fallen officer Peter Jerving today at AmFam, killed in the line of duty. He was the one that caught the guy that was just boosted some stuff, and unfortunately he was killed in that incident. So much respect. Hats off to him and his career and his life. Hopefully his family does well. Can get past it, I guess, is the best point. It's very sad. I actually witnessed this. I was on the highway, or I was trying to get onto the highway when this caravan passed by after, like when his funeral was happening. Just heartbreaking to see. On to other lighter, off the heavy stuff. Let's get off the heavy stuff. Bucks we're currently in the 4th with about 7 minutes left. It looks like it's 104-297. Bucks ball. That Middleton just put one up. Yeah, Middleton just put one up, so it's now. Is that 3? Okay, correct me if I'm wrong, but there was a point in, I think it was the 3rd when I was really started paying attention to what was going on, where it looked like there was nobody in the lower seats. Did anybody see that? If you saw that, please tell me I wasn't dreaming when I turned this game on, because I swear I saw a point where there's nobody in the seats, and I was like, This is a playoff game, possibly. I don't know. I just couldn't believe it. So a dream fulfilled at long last. Maggie makes MLB debut after 1,000 minor league games. 33-year-old Drew Maggie stepped to the plate in the show for the first time. He went down swinging, but had whole ballpark behind him. So, 33-year-old for the Pittsburgh Pirates debuted, and it was quite the spectacle. 1,000 minor league games. I wonder if how many Tim Dillard has. Should look that up. Zach Gallen has 28 scoreless innings. He is fooling everyone. So this comes from the minor leagues, but it's still, regardless, hilarious. Red Sox top prospect, Red Sox top prospect, Marcelo Mayer displayed his 60-grade hit tool on Tuesday when he ripped a single to right field against High A Hudson Valley. So this guy rips this single, and then the ball gets thrown into the catcher. Now, it literally, it deflected off the catcher's glove, and he could not find the ball. He takes off his helmet. He's looking. It's actually on the foul line, just sitting on the foul line right next to him, and he cannot see the thing for the life of him. And another runner actually decides to take the chance and runs in and scores while he's looking for this ball because he can't find it. He goes to catch it. He goes for the tag. He then can't see it. He's looking around. There's literally, the pitcher's right there pointing to the ball, and he can't see it. It's quite hilarious. So if you get a chance, check out that clip. Pretty funny stuff. Robbie Ray is a loss for the Mariners. Flexor surgery, out for the rest of the year. There's an article here highlighting each team's top hitting prospect. Well, you know what we do every time that we get an article that highlights every team, right? We go straight down to our crew. So let's do that. This one I didn't see before, so I didn't have it bookmarked to the correct spot. So it'll give me a second while I get there. Who do you think it is? Ooh, it's a shocker. It's not one of the guys I would have said. To be surprising, Tyler Black, outfielder, second base, third base, number 7 prospect. Black was dealt with multiple injuries early in his career, but has always hit when he's been healthy. That's continued early with Double-A Biloxi, where he's added some pop to his trademark patience. The Wright State product is tied with Owen Casey's and Logan Driscoll atop the Southern League leaderboard with 4 homers, also sits 5th in OBP at 459, slugging at 558, and OPS of 1.017. Also worth following, Black only played hot corner in the field with the Shuckers. Good stuff. I like it. Actually, probably could have came to that name eventually, but not right away. Reynolds did get his extension, so in case you didn't know, and I think I've talked about it multiple times, but Reynolds was fighting the Pirates on an extension, trying to get more money, more years, that kind of thing. Finally got it, 8-year, $108 million. Good deal. 99,107. 5 minutes left. 555 to be specific. Ooh, Cardinals option top prospect Jordan Walker, AAA. So they sent him back. Obviously, they are not dealing with injury bug that we are. We need all the players all on deck for what we've got going on. The Cards apparently don't, which is funny because they're fighting out that last place spot with the Reds. Oh, that's so good to see. Isn't that like that's the most joy I've got out of today's video? Like Wiemer, I love Wiemer. He's one of my favorite new players. Of the young guys, he'd be the guy that I'd invest in the jersey of. A lot of people say Mitchell. I would like Mitchell to be a long-term Brewer, but I also like Wiemer as well. So I'm gonna toss up on those two players. Let me know your favorite new Brewer, whether it be Turing, Brian Anderson, Mitchell, Wiemer. We haven't seen Sal yet, so Sal doesn't count as a new Brewer yet. But even Contreras, I like Contreras too. But Contreras is just kind of that quiet background, like he's just consistent, you know. Let me know that down in the comments below if you've gotten to this point in the video. I'll know you're still watching. Thank you guys for all the support throughout this. I know I've done a lot of videos. If you've watched everyone, good for you. Thumbs up. I've watched everyone. Good and bad. There's good and bad of these videos. So let's take that for what it is, and appreciate the fact that you guys come back and check back with me, even if I bore you to death with one. So that being said, guys, that's all I got for tonight. I am wiped on coverage of this Detroit series. It sucked. We lost 2. What are you gonna do? At least we salvaged a game out of the series. You know, we didn't get swept by a third place team. And out of the Angels. I mean, the Angels are a good club, but 12-12. I think the aspect of this Angels series that's going to be the most entertaining is getting to see an Mike Trout and a Shohei Ohtani in Miller Park playing the Brew Crew. You don't want to see them get things done, but at the same time, if they do them, great. Like I said, we ain't gonna get to see Shohei pitch. I thought it was kind of interesting on the broadcast. They're like, well, if they have him, or if in 2 years we might get to. Well, Shohei's going to make $500 million. I mean, it's already been projected. It's going to happen. Let's talk about that. Let's talk about that for 1 second. 2 of the best players in the game in one player. What is that worth? $500 million? That's what they're saying right now. I couldn't even imagine. Having that on our team. I don't think there's a possibility, and God bless if they ever pull that off. That'd be amazing. Yeah. So, sorry. Quick little rant there. Guys, we'll be back tomorrow. We'll talk more Brew Crew. Tomorrow, what's on tap? Tomorrow's an off day, so we will come up with an off day concept. If you leave a comment on this video, let me know if you have an off day concept. Otherwise, I'll go to the bank and I'll check out what I got in the hopper of ideas. I still got some more videos that are not released yet, so I should really work on those. All right, guys. Thank you for watching the Miller Park Minute. As always, go Brew Crew. Let's get it. Bucks in 7. And they're currently down by 7. Oh, no, they're down by... That's 2. Yeah. All right. Anyways, Bucks in 7. Let's go, Brewers. See you tomorrow.